When you use something every day, it's bound to make an impact, good or bad, even if you don't realise. Social media is an addiction and you may be blind to the causes. On your phone, you enter a world of influencers, an alternate reality. It's time to face the facts.
Hi, I'm Lily May and I'm 17. I'm a level 3 business administration apprentice. I've had social media since I was 10. My favourite app is Snapchat to talk to my friends, and my average weekly screen time is 7.5 hours. Social media has always been an outlet for me, a place for me to go when I'm at home scrolling on TikTok, bored at work, or messaging my friends.
An issue from The Guardian shows that 82% of Gen Z state social media negatively affects how they feel about their bodies, driven by constant comparison. 52% feel social media benefits them, 29% feels it harms them personally, 82% calling it addictive, and 87% citing negative impacts on their mental health.
Going into high school was when social media became such a huge part of my life. At the young age of 11, I was consumed by influencers.
Hi, I'm Maisie and I'm 17. I'm in full-time education and I work in a beauty salon. My weekly average of screen time is about 5 hours, and my most used app I would say is Instagram, because I prefer that over TikTok because I think the social media that they put on is more toxic.
Seeing influencers' lives on social media made me feel so small about myself and that my life was boring, which is ironic, seeing I was literally 13, feeling so small about myself.
Romance on social media has influenced our generation thoroughly to what love should look like. Stalking locations, checking who they follow, and them not being allowed to be friends with the opposite gender.
Social media is a place where you can be anyone you want to be, often talking to friends and family, sharing photos of your adventures online, and supporting your favourite celebrities and/or influencers. Gen Z is exposed to social media as the first generation to grow up with it in its peak popularity. Many overlook the dangers you can be exposed to, like online bullying, confidence issues, and sleep deprivation.
When I was 14, my Instagram account was public, posting pictures of me, my friends and family just like everybody else does. While I was doing this, what I didn't know was that someone was anonymously reporting my photos and posts to my school. They were sexualising me at 14, saying I was acting older than I actually was. This belittled me and made me feel small, but mainly made me feel so uncomfortable. I ended up making my Instagram account private and removing followers that I didn't know. The reports stopped and I felt safer and more confident to post. This is when I first saw the dark side to social media. My account has been private ever since this.
Hi, I'm Archie and I'm 17. I'm in full-time education and work part-time in a school. My weekly screen time is 8 hours and 11 minutes, and my favourite app is Snapchat because I can speak to my friends. Being known as someone who likes the same gender confused people for some reason. They just couldn't understand why I fancied who I do.
The question is, should the young people of Gen Z today be allowed on social media?
My confidence then had been really impacted by not being good enough. Being 13 and comparing myself to others like the Kardashians and other influencers, it really damaged my self-worth, one I have slowly repaired now.
Pride in real life versus on social media is conveyed differently. Going into secondary school, I thought it wouldn't be as big as a deal as it was to people in my year. I was known as the odd one out. The boys didn't want to be my friend as I didn't fit in with them, and they didn't want me to end up liking them. To the girls, I felt I was a character known as the gay best friend. I felt as though I was hugely alone. At the time, I just never understood why they didn't realise I was normal. Just because my sexuality was different to theirs didn't mean I deserved to be treated otherwise.
Seeing others feeling the same on social media with the quote, "social media killed romance," made my feelings feel normalised. It helped my calm my overthinking tendencies, my negative thoughts, and put aside my doubts about my relationships.
Should social media be easily accessible to the future generations if the negatives outweigh the positives?
The need to post my every move was a huge part of my life, trying to make sure I stayed online and constantly active to impress other people. It was hard, the pressure to stay popular.
In Australia, the government have banned under 16s access to social media. Online, there is an active debate on whether this was the right thing to do or not, having kids focus on school and their health, or if they have cut off kids' access to talk to their friends completely.
At the age of 17, I realise now that sexuality doesn't define me as a person. Now I'm in college, I have the best group of friends, feel confident in myself, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I feel proud and confident to admit that the comments no longer affect me. I don't overthink anymore or doubt my actions. I'm proud to love openly, differently, normally, and uniquely.
Social media killed romance, an overused quote that speaks nothing but the truth. The location stalking, following other people, the talking to those who aren't their same gender. In my relationship now, we see each other regularly. We don't let our status online define our mood, and we can communicate efficiently. I'm proud to say my overthinking has calmed down my views on romance. Now I realise love isn't defined by words online, but actions that happen in person.
Growing up with social media was definitely hard, as the first generation to grow up properly with the internet and social media as the core part of our lives, facing huge advancements every day. My confidence has skyrocketed when I took a break from fantasising my life and accepting that what I had was enough for me. I have a great family, the best group of friends, and I am happy with my life now. So I still use social media every day for messaging my friends and watching videos online. I'm proud to be confident in my body, in myself, and in my future. Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media. Social media.
Social media. Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media. Social media.
Hurts people.
Causes arguments.
Ruins lives.
Killed romance. Spreads lies. Ends wives.
Online, the idea of talking to people is easier and faster. In person, you need to be actively listening. Reports say social media has made it so Gen Z can't have nuanced conversations anymore due to the ability to block and mute people online. Although social media is a place to talk freely, be who you want to be, and reminisce moments with friends, the ability to transfer those skills in real life is limited, and today's kids are facing difficulty of real, meaningful conversations.